If you're here, write a comment so I know you're here. Um, Welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Welcome to the program. If you're here, click on like, click on share, invite your family and friends so that they do know that we started our program. Welcome, my darling brother, Dr. Taufik Bello. Welcome on the show. Assalamu alaikum for my Muslim viewers. If you're here, click on like, click on share, write a comment so that I do know you guys are here. I do want to start the program right away today, so that we can get on it. And how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. I know you'll be like, where's that music? So, Amina, welcome to the program. Welcome, everyone. As you're coming in, write something, like it, share it, love it, do whatever so I know you guys are here, because I would like to start with the program today right away. So I would like it if you guys can comment, if you guys can write something so I know we're here, so that way we can start the program right away so we don't have to wait for other people. Okay? So let me know if you guys are here so we can start right away. Thank you so much. Jazakallahu khaira. And I hope everybody's Friday is going well as usual. Your body is always doing well. Alhamdulillah for Allah for waking up today. And Ujuba for long over. Now go to Allah. Dominshi sana ganyo. Along over logic in So Mugodo dupe for loba. Mudupe. So Teba wa mbi by. I want you a click like, a click share. In kunana, ku clicking like, ku clicking share, ku clicking love. Ku kira mutani. Domin na so mu fara da wuri. Domin na da abubuwa da nake so na yi. So that's why you're not hearing my music today. I want to get down to business. So if you guys are already here, let me know by clicking your likes and your love. Let me just see something. And as you all know, our Facebook group was hacked about an hour ago, but we're good. And we'll always be good, inshallah. So you can keep trying, okay? As long as you guys are here, I'll be here, inshallah. It's only Allah that has the final say. So I'm here. I'm just updating something. Starting now. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, are you guys there? Because I do not want to have to repeat myself. Remember, on Fridays, we do have the Iliriaye Labaran Dunia. So I would need to tell the story. You and I would need to decide what these people need to do. So that's why I'm asking. If you guys are here, let me see your likes, let me see your shares, so that way I know you guys are here. So that way we don't have to keep repeating ourselves. All right? So I was supposed to leave the YouTube on, but I did not on it. So I guess I'm just going to upload that later on. All right, let's see. Let me just see. Hey, my baddest brother said, see as babe the fresh. Chai, I'm really you fine from birth. I share my doctor. Wow, like you first. I'm going to find Timoni. I have brothers, I have sisters. My kings and queens. I got to look nice. My brother say I fresh. See my American brother. I say I fresh. Always fresh. Always looking good. All my brothers, all my sisters on the platform. Oops. Let me take this out here. Let's reduce the volume from here so that way I'm not causing any distraction. All right. So, my baddest doctor, thank you so much. Jazakallahu khaira. I always appreciate you. Amina says hello. And my brother said, see first class, babe. Sherry, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, darling brother. Bola Ticho says, sending love. I'm sending love to all of you. I want Amy. Huh? You're not tired of me. I'm not tired of you. It's because of you guys. None more film done, more film revive. So mujupe for long. Alhamdulillah. It's all because of you guys. So that's why I say, make a Baba God. No music today, but we can always roll without music too, right? So because I want to start getting serious. The people that are hacking this account, they think because I come to dance sometimes, like it be like say my eye don't the nice you. So one for me sharing the money woman try that to hack account to me. Couldn't see any man that to hacking account. So all that nonsense has to stop. I'm not laughing anymore. That's why I'm not putting any music today. We're here to tell the truth. As you know, this is sharing life issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. And over here, we say nothing but the truth. Okay? Because we fear no one but Allah. And why was this platform opened? So as to heal people. So as to change lives, to change our world. That's why we're here. Okay? Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan la bẹ̀rù. Nítorí Ọlọ́run nìkan ni a máa bẹ̀rù. Ọlọ́run nìkan mo mọ̀, Ọlọ́run nìkan ni mo ń sìn. So that's the only person I know. Nace Allah kaɗai na sani. Allah kaɗai kuma ne ya sa ni a nan yau da nake faɗa muku gaskiya. Kuma ban jin tsoron komai sai Allah. Domin Allah ɗin ne ya sa ni a nan na iya magana. Ọlọ́run ló bá ló fún mi lẹ́nu láti lè fi sọ̀rọ̀. Òun dẹ̀ ló jí mi lónìí. Mo dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ sọ nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run bá bá rán mi. So stop hacking the account. Abubakar, welcome to the program. And if you want to continue, we wouldn't get tired. Remember, I told you I'm a computer major. So you can go ahead and keep trying to hack accounts. I'm here for you too. Okay? Your girl is jack of all trades. So I'm good with that too. I'm good with that. So Wasiu, welcome to the program. All right. So I guess we just have to start the program. I see a lot of you out here already. So we just have to start. I'm just looking at the updates to see what's going on. All right. So right now, probably maybe I should sit down and let's see. Maybe I can just sit down and then we can take it from there. Probably. Let's see. Sit down and talk about what's happening. So, all right. Okay, so like I said, I cannot see some of you, so you have to click on like or click on share for me to know you're here, or write a comment. But however, maybe let me push this off here. So why we're here today is because we do our Labarin Dunia. Amina said, I beg, dash me small of your dazzling beauty. Oh my God, my love, you're so beautiful. To my Egyptian friend, she said I should give her the beauty. You're so beautiful. He said, I only fear Allah. That's so deep. That's my baddest brother, Dr. Taufik, saying that. Do you know who was trying to hack your account? Brother, I'm a Sonia later. Mama, I went to try to hack my account. I know them, they're from here. I want you and we like Wagner, so they don't want us to talk. That's why I won't try to hack account. They do it every day, and I know where it's coming from. So it's not Facebook, because Facebook, I'm sure they'll be tired by now, but they can keep trying to hack the account. Because I always say, truth you don't want, but need to be told. I say it as it is, and I am unapologetic. Because why? My name is Her Excellency Hajia Ami. My brother said, inbox me their info. Bashiri, I will do that, my baddest doctor. See my baddest doctor in America saying that you guys are in trouble, so you better watch out. This queen has too many brothers that love her and sisters, kings and queens, so better watch out. All right, so we're going to move right into the program for today. I had other things that we're supposed to talk about today. However, there was something that was urgent, so I have to move some of the programs. I think going forward, we might be doing more than one program in a day, maybe, because I think I have a lot in my inbox, and some people cannot wait to have it aired. So they're like, you need to start, doing more. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to look at the time and see how far we go. If time permits, we might solve more than one case today. So today's case is about a 49-year-old woman. And when I say 49-year-old, she's, I'm just trying to pull up the information so that way I can give you a little bit of details and all that. I do not say names and all that because I believe in keeping people's privacy. Daniel, welcome to the program. Sometimes my victims come on. Yenny, welcome to the program. I do not believe in saying names because we believe in privacy here. However, I've had victims who owned up their story and said, that's my story you're telling on my live show, which is fine. So, but everybody has what they want to do. You want people to know about you. You want to own up your story. That's fine. You do not want to own up your story. You do not have to. So, like I explained to you earlier, the victim today is a 49-year-old lady who has been married to a pastor. You say, ho, 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 she's getting into the Christian zone. Yes, I've been bringing topics about my Muslim brothers and sisters. And like I said, this is a sharing life issues. So we treat everybody's case, be it a man or a woman. Everyone has to be pure, okay? Everybody needs their sanity. So we all here, I treat everything, all right? So let's be attentive and listen. So like I said, she's 49-year-old. She's been married for 22 years. And the husband is a pastor. And he is 56 years old. They met in Nigeria, to be precise. And they got married in 2000. Yeah, 2000, I believe. And unfortunately, when she met him, he lied, telling her that he has graduated and done all sort of things from the university. And so I guess from that pretense, she got married to him. Unfortunately, and when I say unfortunately, she was in school. And you know how women sometimes you're kind of like carried away, you're in love. Well, we call it love, but you wouldn't know that you're in lust at that point. So he told her to leave school, that she was going to finish school, because when she was with him, she, how would I say it? When she was with him doing their boyfriend-girlfriend thing, she had what do you call it? She had a store in the campus, like doing stuff, because she was very industrious. She was like, I was in 200 level, trying to, make sure that I graduate and do all sort of things. And he promised me heaven and earth, saying that if we do get married, I can continue my schooling. And then bingo, we got married. The story changed. They got married, and this lady happened to discover that the person who said that he graduated from the university did not even graduate from from primary school. Primary school. Sani, welcome to the program. So how would you tell somebody that you've graduated from the university? You're getting married to this person in London, Allah. And then you lie to them that you've graduated from, university. They kept going. She was like, he was so very much controlling. She said a lot of great things about him. Believe me, I was meant to have another program for today, but with this, we had to just switch it and bring this in, because I know some people will be like, you're supposed to be doing my own program, my show, why are you doing this one? This was kind of urgent. That's why I brought it in, because some things got me, I kind of like broke down listening to some of the things, and that was why I felt we needed to treat this fast. I spoke to this lady because remember, I always investigate things. I do not just bring things to the air to start talking or to start ranting. I spoke to this lady, and unfortunately, her kids left me a voice note, which was so terrifying. 3 children. Do you know what it takes for your kids to talk about you? 3 kids. I did not find that necessary. She was like, oh, I woke up to that, voice note, and I almost started crying. 6 a.m. when I was listening to those voice notes from children. And I'm like, when we're doing our own nonsense, why get our children involved? 3 kids did not have anything good to say about their parent, about one of the parents. Isn't that awful? Well, going back to the story, this guy, like we said, is a pastor in a Redeemed church. They used to live in Nigeria, in Jos, and he stated that they had to leave because, I'll quote her, she stated, "You know too many people here and too many people like you." So he took her out of Jos, and then they moved to Akure. And that was where the control, came in. She was like, I've never been to the, I've never been allowed to work. I've never been allowed to earn my own money. He opened like businesses, but I'm going to rewind back. When they were getting married also, she said, I gave him 25,000 naira to contribute to buy things for my eruyao. Eruyao is like a kaya aure, the things that we ladies, like African women, buy. When you're getting married, there are some traditional requirements whereby they tell the husband to get some clothing or things to put inside your eruyao, kaya aure. That's what we call it. It's cultural. It's a cultural thing. She was like, I know he couldn't afford it because he had nothing at that point. She said, so I gave him 25,000 naira. Do you know how much 25,000 naira was during that time? So she gave 25,000 naira to support him so that he can look better with her, with her family. She said that I had suitors. I had a Hausa guy who was all over me, who even bought me a car, that wanted to marry me. He was a Muslim guy, but unfortunately I couldn't because I'm a Christian. I have to, stick to my Christian guy. So at that point when this guy was getting married to her, he was not a pastor. Remember, but before you become a pastor, you have to be some kind of leader, waiting. I don't know how they do it, but you would be something. She explained it to me. She's like, he did not go to the school to be a pastor. She said at the church, they just pick anybody randomly these days just to make money, that they don't care about, your reputation and things like that. And I was like, wow. And she's like, yeah, that's the Redeemed church, that all they do is look for money. So that's why she's like, I cannot even tell anybody what I'm going through, that I feel relieved talking to you, because I've never spoken to anybody in the past 22 years about what I'm going through, because they wouldn't even believe. She said, if you do see me, Hadia, you'd never know that anything is happening to me. She sent me pictures. They looked lovely. They looked wonderful. You would never know anything is happening. She said, but another woman might say, my story is okay, but it's not okay for me. And that's why I always tell you guys that always go online, tapping on people's, I tap into this, tap into that. That's how you go and be tapping into nonsense. You don't know people are miserable. They're just looking happy. So stop going around and be tapping, and start calling your Allah, start calling your God, whatever you believe in. Start calling it and asking for what you want. So she stated that this pastor of a guy has never given her like money independently. She said, if he gives me money, he would make sure he comes back and borrow the money. She said, I'm not working. So is this 2K today, 20K tomorrow? And the 20K, he will come back and say his ATM card is not working. She said he opened a popcorn business for them. That was when they started, before he became the pastor. She said he opened a popcorn business, and when they're Nicole from South Africa, welcome Nicole. Good evening, she said, my mentor. Good evening, darling. Welcome to the program. So she stated that he opened a popcorn business, and if she's going to that popcorn place, they have to go together. If she's going to the market, they have to go together. She said that I'm trying to look into, I believe it was 6 months, trying to look for something. I believe it was, because all these details, like this, we spoke about all this 6 a.m. this morning. She sent me a DM before, but today it was like a lot of voice notes. So that's why some things I had to write myself and all that. So I believe it was 2000 and, let me see. Yeah. She said the baby that 2000 and, let me see. Sorry. I just want to make sure that I'm seeing the accurate things. But if I don't find it now, I'm just going to move on and let you know what it was. She said the baby, she had a baby with her. And she was doing this popcorn thing. Like, you know how you have the popcorn machine? And that's what they were using for the business, because it was his business. She said he makes sure he buys everything in his own name. So this is somebody that is not allowing her to go out to work. He's not allowing her to go back to school, but he opened everything. He has to buy everything also in his name. So that popcorn business too was in his name. She said, I was operating the popcorn machine. I had the baby with me. The baby was, I believe, 6 months. That was what I was trying to look for, because I like it when I can be so accurate. I don't like giving false information. But I believe it's 6 months. So let's move on. She said 6 months. She said he was pulling the baby, and I was, pulling the baby back, and he was hitting me. She was like, he was beating me. That the baby's hand almost, that he almost ripped off the baby's hand. So I had to leave the baby. Can you imagine that? The nonsense we get involved in, that we put children in. You see how a lot of times I always come here and tell you that some people will say they are sitting because of children. The children will even swear for you at the end of the day. Did you see the trauma that Abdul Wasi, welcome to the program. Do you see the trauma that a 6-month-old baby is already going through? Because of two adults not being able to agree on things or control themselves. She said that thing might have even shocked me, the popcorn machine or the baby. She said at that point I had to leave the baby for him, because he almost killed me with beating. He was hitting her. And I said, what warranted all of this? All in the name of, I do want my freedom, I do want to go back to school, and I do want to walk with my hands. That is why he feels, oh, you want to start a show, you want to see some men. Somebody is, lying to you. Tampia, welcome to the program. Somebody is lying to you and things like that. That's why you're here telling me nonsense about, you want to do this. After all, I buy food in the house. She's like, my sister, I cannot lie to you, Hajia. She said, I've been your follower since, I think, 2007. Since before your group have been open, I know you've been talking to people about things. That's why I told you that I have a lot of followers that I don't even remember or know, that sharing life issues with Her Excellency Hajia Hami have been in existence for years, and I've been covering every issue. She said, I've been following you a long time. So you were the only one. You were the only hope I had that I knew that could listen to me. She said, who would believe me that I'm a pastor's wife and here I am trying to say my story? And this pastor is like a big pastor. So it's not just any small pastor. She said, this is somebody that have, used her own influence. She said there's some kind of blessing she has, that when people see her, they give her things, but they give her things through her husband. She said, I've won contracts for him. People have awarded contracts worth 500 million to him. because of me. And they told him right there in front of me that they did it because of your wife. But back to the story here, I'm trying to go around so you see that, because some people will come and say, oh, what's her problem? Oh, after all, they are feeding you. Not every woman does not, I mean, it's not every woman that wants that, okay, you cannot walk. There are some people that do want to have their freedom. And this is not the only thing going on. She stated that he then follows her to the market. Like, okay, give me the money to go and buy food. He will say no. They have to go together. They go everywhere together because he's monitoring her. She's like, I cannot go out. She said, my own secondary school reunion, 30-year reunion just happened. And I am in Ibadan. I could not go because my husband said I cannot step outside. And the people who were coming came from other states. How crazy can that be that a 49-year-old is being told that? Don't get me wrong. I come from a home where I was trained to know that you have to respect the head, which everybody knows the head is your husband. So do not think I'm that kind of a woman that is here preaching that women should not respect their husbands. No, you have to respect your husband, but your husband has to respect himself. Like my baddest doctor here, Dr. Taufik, will tell you that respect is reciprocal. You do not just sit down. Even Islam preaches that you need to respect your wife. And I believe in the Bible too. It says you have to respect your wife. Abdul Wasi, welcome to the program. He said, nice one, Hajia. Please keep it up. The sky is your starting point by his grace. Allahumma ameen. Jazakallahu khair, brother. Thank you. See, I have a lot of lovely brothers on this. So back to what I was talking about. She's like, we will go to the market together. I cannot buy things by myself. I cannot go out by myself. We have to go to events together because he has this insecurity problem and things like that. She was like, so everything that I'm doing, I cannot do on my own. She said, I've been with him and I don't even enjoy sex. She said, because what is there to enjoy? Because I feel already, well, physical is there. She admitted that he's not been doing the physical abuse lately, but he has done that in the past. You know, this is a woman that did not say any ill thing about him. She said he's a wonderful husband when it comes to, you know, preaching and doing all sort of things. She does not understand what he's there for because he tells her she's supposed to be a pastor too, that she's a pastor. And she told him, you have a calling that you said you had. I don't have any calling. She's like, I love to socialize. I love to go out there, but I'm not given the freedom to do that. She's like, I have never cheated on my husband. Okay. And the worst part of it is my sister-in-law in Canada, she stated, would call and he will be sending her all the money. And I hear that it's his wife cannot ask for one kobo. He will be shouting, he's the one doing everything. So my own thing is, viewers, if he's the one doing everything and his wife, he's refusing for her to work, what is she supposed to do? Kids are involved. We have 3 children involved. And I would go in and tell you their ages. Because we have a 19-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 15-year-old. All these kids left me a voice note this morning. I woke up to that. I almost cried. For children not to even have any good thing to say about their father. Telling me to rescue their mother. Children. Where did we get to this? That kids will be calling a stranger to rescue their own mother. They're finding more comfort in me than their father. Kids. That is the height of it. Another thing is, she was like, I told you I do not enjoy sex. However, he sleeps with me, but he is always going to the toilet to masturbate. And when he does masturbate, he masturbates a lot. And he uses condom. I'm like, why would somebody be masturbating inside condom? Because I do not understand. Is this something else that he's using it for? Because she said he buys a lot of condom, but uses it to masturbate. Ya mutum zai dinga ɗaukar condom yana zuwa. Kuma shine yake kawo yake sa kan shi come, or how would I even say it? Before I start doing concussion Hausa, maybe I should just say it in English. Because I don't understand why a guy would put a condom on himself and masturbate to come. Where is he taking the condom to? What is he doing with it? I don't understand. If there's something medical about it, my doctors on the show can answer, or other people can say something about it, because I found that weird. And I found that really weird. So now she's like, I don't know what to do. I stayed for the children, but I'm miserable. She's like, physically, I'm miserable. Mentally, I'm miserable. Spiritually, she's like, I had to start going to another church where I was told that I was jazzed. This jazz thing, it'd be like, say, this is the reigning point. She's like, I did not even know. She's like, Hadia, you know how you look at your husband and you're like, how the hell did I marry this person? That we're two different people. She said, I was jazzed. That was what another pastor told her in another church. She's like, we're going to another church right now. She said the pastor told her that she was jazzed, and her sister-in-laws are responsible for that because they want the husband to keep giving them money. So women, when are we going to stop doing ourselves? You are a woman. And Tampia said, just a pity, but there is more to it. Exactly. Because I'm like, how would somebody be coming with condom and be giving himself blowjob, or how do you call it, masturbating, and then well, sorry, that's not blowjob. What am I even talking about? Masturbation is different. Because I'm like, how would he be giving masturbating and then masturbating inside waiting in the collar condom? That one don't pass pick race. I told her, I said, my sister. She's like, I can testify he's not somebody that, carry women, and he does not drink alcohol. He just monitors us. She's like, currently now, he's 19-year-old. He's keeping malice with his own 19-year-old. How would a father be keeping malice with his own children? How? Habiba Sali, welcome to the program. She said, my dear, women are the problem women have. I tell you, one useless person, when they Canada, imagine, you did Canada, then they send money from Nigeria. And the person where they Nigeria never chop. Married woman, she said, I cannot boast of 20,000 naira on my account, Hadia. For the past 22 years, I've been married to this man. I've been redundant. She said, I want to work with my own hands. She said, I want to work, but I'm not allowed to work. She said, and his birthday was of recent, and she said the useless church members, that some of them that know that she might be having problems, were saying, oh, you do not post Oga. That her children just told her that she should just ignore them. So I'm like, where did we even get to all of this, that we'll now sit down and I'm trying to get something. We'll now sit down and become monsters to our own family. His children now, he is not letting them really advance, because she's like, each time they want to do something, he's like, he's the only person providing. I'm the only person providing. The son wants to do something with his life now. It is on hold because of money, because father is always claiming he's the only one providing. This one is the person that is getting contracts of millions. Oh, you heard me say 500,000 million. 9 person get for contract. And how did he get it? He said the person who gave him the contract stated right in front of her, it is because of your wife that you're getting this contract. She's like, it's like I have that blessing that people see me around him and they always help him. She's like, I feel like he's using me. Like, I just want to leave. She's like, I'm trying to quote from her own words, because she said, at this point, she said, I felt comfortable with you because I've been your follower since 2007. I think that was what she said. She said, you don't know what you are doing to me, because we spoke for over 2 hours. She said, you don't know what you are doing to me. It's 6 a.m. or whatever time around your time, and you're listening to me. She's like, that's a lot of therapy you're giving me. She's like, nobody has ever given me that listening ears. She said, I'm glad I have somebody to talk to. She said, he does not even remember their birthday. You have a wife, you don't remember her birthday. He does not remember his children's birthday. She's like, before I would plan birthday parties for him, I would do things with the money that I, saved from things that I was supposed to buy food. She's like, he would give me petty money, and that same money is the money that he will come back and borrow. She said it's only the day that she complains that she will get maybe 60K inside her account. And she said, guess what, Hadia? After he gives me that 60K, he would come back and borrow it and say his ATM card is not working. How would you be so evil that you would just be doing things like that? She said there was somebody that she had to call, a schoolmate, in 2016, who sent her to 25,000 naira. She said she had to open up to that guy. She said he did not come and see me. He has not seen me since school days. This is somebody that they've been out of school since 30 years. She said he did not even, that he said, you are a kind person when you were in school. So you remember how I used to say, always be kind. You don't know where you meet somebody tomorrow. This is part of what her kindness got her into now. The person she was once nice to or kind to was the one that sent her and the children 16,000 naira. She said inside that 16,000 naira, she still saved to buy her husband something for birthday. She had to cook with the money. So I'm asking you guys now, the viewers, what should a woman that finds herself in this situation do? 3 children were crying on the phone. They left me voice notes saying I should rescue their mother. That's the female child who happens to be I believe, let me see. So he's a boy, girl, boy. 19-year-old is a guy, 17 is a girl, 15. So the kids were telling her that she should stay before, but now they're crying that she can even leave. And the female child is saying, I want to go with you, mommy. She's like, at this point, because she's Yoruba. She's like, whatever wants to happen should happen. She said, I go to his church once in a while to just pretend. I said, why would you keep pretending? That is something we all need to stop doing. Stop enabling our abusers. Somebody is abusing you and you're going to represent him in the church. That means you're just helping him so that other people will think you're the crazy one. I get it. Been there, done that. Everybody has done all this nonsense. But we need to start nipping it in the bud. Don't be out there supporting your abuser. She said, I told him you buy everything in your name. And I do not have a pencil in my own name. And he said he does not have to buy anything in her name. After all, she'll be the next of kin. She's like, I work for him in that office, that he has a printing place. I work day and night. But I want to be put on salary. People told him to put me on salary. That no, that I'm not on salary. I cannot even ask for money. Because anytime I ask, I just get maybe 2K, 3K, 20K. At the end of the day, if it's even 50K, the money gets returned because he borrows it. She's like, how do you go back and say that you want to collect the money that was borrowed? She said another wahala will start from there. She's like, he keeps malice like crazy that she has never seen men keeping malice. I said it because he's a narcissist. Narcissists do keep malice. She's like, he goes into another room. This is somebody that is a pastor. Pastor. So what are you preaching to your congregation? Because I do not get it. She sends me a lot about their church, Redeemed Christian Church, saying that you can Google them. That is what Redeem is about now. Like money, how to make the money. Nobody cares about, what's happening. I'm like, did you tell any of the pastors or whatever? She's like, I was about to call one, but then had a rethink because they wouldn't believe me. Or even if they believed me, they would tell me to just hide it as a secret. Why are we always doing this to women? Why? She's like, if I tell people that my husband is doing these crazy things to us, me and my children, nobody will believe because he always looks good out there. You see him hugging me, kissing me. She's like, everywhere he has to go with me. But remember, this is somebody that refused for her to go back to school, refused for her to work. So definitely he has to keep her. This is kind of like some way of captive. I don't even know what to say, because he does not want her to get other people involved, to know about the nonsense that is happening, because he feels by the time she starts, communicating with people, that's why he's isolating her. If she starts communicating with people, then they will tell her, you need to leave. She's like, my family will think I'm lying if I, talk about him. She's like, I don't even know what to do, because even talking to you, she had to find a safe time to talk to me when he's not around. When have we got into this? A 49-year-old, though. A 49-year-old woman that has to be monitored everywhere. She's like, every time, this is, to me, there's financial abuse, there's physical abuse, there's emotional abuse, there's spiritual abuse. All the abuses is right here. Everything. She's like, he does everything a man should do. No freedom. Can't do things because she's not allowed. I'm just in bondage. I'm reading her words. She said, I'm just in bondage. She said that she's been working with him right from when she's been pregnant. From 2000. Yeah, 2000. Okay? I'm just reading through a few things to see if I missed anything. She said, I was lied to into getting into this relationship. Tampia said she's just in bondage. Habiba said he does not love her, beg. Make we wise up. Let me see what Habiba wrote. Let me open it from here. Let me see what Habiba wrote, because this is just getting crazy. Because I'm like, wait, what are we now talking about here? Okay. I'm just trying to read more about what Habiba wrote. She said, he does not love her, beg. Make we wise up. We live life only once, and it's too short. Exactly. To be unhappy. Let her leave now and rearrange her life. There is still time to be happy. That's exactly what she said. She said, Hajia, I know that I'm coming here to talk to you, and I believe in you so much, because you hear everybody's voice. She said, at this point, I am just tired. She said, you know, when a woman tell you, that is like danger. And women do not just leave marriages like that. I'll tell you 100%. Only these people that do shina leave marriages like that. When I say shina, it's karuanchi. But once you see a woman pick her bag and leave a marriage just like that, just know that that woman has fought for that marriage like for years. That is why she's leaving, and mostly because of domestic violence is why she's leaving. Women do not just pick their bag like that, no matter what abuse. Look at this person now, 22 years, to be precise, is how she's been, here. So what else would you now say for somebody like this? The money I cannot have. My own money I cannot make. You help me, you cannot help me. I have to beg you for 1 naira, 2K. Sex. I'm not enjoying the sex, she told me. She's like, for years, I've not even really felt anything. And she said, I'm not using dildo. I'm not using, what do you call it? What's the other one? Help me here. Abiba, what's the other thing some women use? Sorry, vibrator. She's like, I'm not using anything. She said, I've never cheated on him. She's like, she said good thing about him too. She said, I do not think he's cheating. He does not keep friends. He does not keep women. But my sister, this one will be saying a pastor where they go, pastor go feed they do deliverance for inside office too, We never can tell. They sabi do deliverance well. So I told her, I said, it could be that it is in the office that is doing his paro. Because what else would I even think about? because this madness is just too much. And Tapia says she is just in bondage. Yes, she's in bondage. You cannot have a life. Your children cannot have a life. Imagine kids now. They cannot even go, somewhere without their father. Yes, they are children. And these are adult kids, Abby. Well, what would I call it? In America, when by the time you are 18, you don't turn adult with that. Somebody is 19, 17, and 15 years. At least the 19-year-old, I will say. He has reached the age of whatever. But he cannot even make anything. It's like he's keeping malice with a pastor keeping malice with a 19-year-old. You're supposed to be able to get up and discipline your child and talk to your child, talk sense to your child if the child has done something wrong. But why would a father be keeping malice? A pastor that goes into congregation to preach to people, keep malice with a 19-year-old. I don't care whatever that child is doing. You as a father have the authority to redirect them. Tampia wrote something. Let me just look at what she wrote. So as viewers, please, we're going to round up the program. I thought we were going to have time to do another one, but I think we have to be taking one at a time. I'm so sorry to the other person that I did not air your program today, but I might air it before next week, Friday. We'll decide and we'll take it from there. But with this one, kindly tell me what you think she needs to do. I know her mind is already made up. I told her, I said, you already had answers before you called me. She said, but speaking to you made me more relieved. She's like, you do not know what you have done to me, Hadia. Let me see. Tampia said, may she shine her eyes because the trauma will not be easy. Wipe off her mind emotionally intelligence. Matter, please. Exactly. This one don't pass emotional matter. And this one way, you are already discovering that some spiritual things are inside. She said the pastor that she's going to, the other pastor at the new church, told her that, again, I do not believe in all these jazz things, but I've told you that from this program is where I knew about all this jazz. I did not know, but I hear what. But so when I junior, I said in the fire one program. It was when I started coming to do live that I started hearing about jazz. So be careful. And remember, no matter how prayerful we are, if Allah said you fall, or if God says you fall into the hands of all these useless, evil people, who will fall into their hands. But do not make that break you. I want you to be like that resilient person that will fight back and say, okay, fine, this happened to me, but I'm going to pick my sword and move on. Fix that crown if you're a guy. Fix that crown if you're a female. And move further. And see, this is not going to break me. It's going to make me stronger. There will be times where we'd have to cry about things. It's okay to cry. My African culture says no, it's not okay to cry. My American culture says it's okay to cry. So I'm begging you, start letting things out. And she told me, she said, Hajia, I know my story will help somebody. She's like, look at me. I cannot just show you the pictures. If I show you pictures, you'll be like, wow, I'm tapping into this. I'm tapping into that. That is why I say stop tapping into everything that you guys see online. Because people are going through hell, but coming out with makeup, looking okay. She's like, if you see how well dressed I am, you would never think anything is wrong with me. But some of you would say she's just complaining. Remember, what is okay for you might not be okay for me. So please, kindly type, she's in the comment section, reading all your comments. Type in your comments and let her know what she needs to do. We all know her mind is made up, but sometimes we need a push. We need another person to say, I'm with you. My brothers here, my sisters here, my kings and queens, she needs to hear from you. Okay? So please advise her. These are the people that we look up to. Like I said, she's a pastor's wife. Pastor, we no get sense. You know? Pastor, where they come inside Condom. Waiting that pastor they take and do. Kini pastor of kiteni on come. Abiba or no so come. Ni yoba. How would somebody be coming inside Condom? What are you using the condom for after? I don't get it.
you're trying to make your hands not get pregnant or what? Or what are you? You are clean. Okay, I can get it. Maybe if he was using a glove, but condom, where is he taking it to? Where is he taking his sperm to? You need to start thinking. This life, no balance at all. All of you that go around looking for pastor, looking for imams, start praying. When you start praying, God will show you things. Even people that pray go into trial. That's why I tell you that no matter how you pray sometimes, all these people that do this voodoo, that do this jazz, that use all these spiritual things, they can still get you if God says he is letting them to get you. So, and for the people that always go around laughing, that's the first thing she told me. She said, a lot of people will mock me. That's why I couldn't talk. You know? So imagine, I do not mock nobody on my show. This is sharing life issues with Her Excellency Haji Ami. We're here to heal everyone. And we believe the story told can save somebody's life. So stop keeping that secret and start talking. Your story could help someone else. I got another message just a few minutes ago and she wrote, please hide my identity. Remember, if you do not want me to tell who you are, I never say it. And I never even write people's names. We tell the story. Some people have come up to own their story. You can do it. That shows a sign of healing. Yes, it's my story and I'm claiming it. And sometimes you don't have to claim it if you don't want to claim it. It's okay. So I'm begging you, think about this. There's another crazy story that I was supposed to talk about today, but the time is gone. We have to end this right now. So kindly put in those comments in the comment section so that way she can read and know what she's meant to do. Okay, I'm still your girl. I'm humble and I will always be here to listen to you all. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. I love you and I know you love me. That's why I'm always here. Remember, they always try to hack our account, but we're still standing strong. So I did not put on music today because I came with my seriousness. Remember, even when we have the music, we're still serious. Tampia says cheers. She says, please let her make up her mind to stay alive for her kids. Oh, now one life we get. Viewers, please see, all my people are writing in what they think she needs to do. And as for you, the victim, remember, we love you. We care about you. And we love the bold step you took in speaking up. The Almighty God will continue to be with you and will continue to be with me and you all. Bismillahi lazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'u alim. Bismillahi lazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'u alim. Bismillahi lazi la yaduru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis samai wa huwa as-sami'u alim. A'udhu bi kalimatillah tamat min sharri ma khalaqa. A'udhu bi kalimatillah tamat min sharri ma khalaqa. A'udhu bi kalimatillah tamat min sharri ma khalaqa. Rabbina jini wa alimi ma ya'maluna. Rabbina jini wa alimi ma ya'maluna. Rabbina jini wa alimi ma ya'maluna. I close this with a prayer. May the Almighty Allah continue to protect us, and whoever tries to harm us, may it go back to sender. Anybody that we did not harm, that says they want to harm us, will harm themselves. Inshallah. I love you. Bye. And I'll see you guys shortly. I'll see you soon. So I know we always have this program on Fridays. However, sometimes I do send in notification to let you know if something is urgent. So I might be bringing on the next show. So I apologize to the other victim that I did not air her show today. I'm sorry. Or I did not talk about her stuff on the show, but we're coming back. So I'll let you guys know. I might decide to do it tomorrow or Sunday or something, but I'll put a post out there. Thank you and have a good one. Bye-bye. Love you.